Hey, what is going on, Pisces? Butch Tarot here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and looking for somewhere that's welcoming, you found it. Subscribe. We're all with the love here. The reason I laughed is because I already started this video 5 minutes ago, and my kitten, decided to jump up on the table and knock over my lights, and now he's over there attacking my bed. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces, Universe? All right, Pisces. Well, let's get right into it. So the first thing that I see, Pisces, I feel like this is someone that you already know, and I feel like with this person, I feel like the connection started physical. I feel like there was a physical connection between the two of you, and I feel like with this person, I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like that's all they were looking for. But, and it's a big but, that's all they were expecting. They didn't expect what was going to happen. They didn't see what was right in front of them. Like I said, I feel like it was more of a physical connection. But something happened. I don't know what you did to this person, Pisces, but I mean, their perspective has changed. They're seeing things differently with that Hangman and the Four of Cups. I mean, I feel like this person, they can't seem to get you out of their head. They can't seem to let you go. Even though, like I said, I feel like this person came in. They came in and they weren't expecting to find anything. And it's not because of you. It's not because of... I just feel like this person was hurt before. I feel like there's a lot of pain in this person's past. I feel like they were betrayed. I feel like they had their heart broken. And I just feel like they weren't ever intending to walk into something like that again. They weren't intending to find love again. Even so much to say as I feel like this person may even been pushing it away at every chance. Because they saw the negative, and that's all they see. They see the negative and not the positive love because of the situations they had been in before with past people. But like I said, someone hurt this person. Someone betrayed them, and it caused them a lot of pain. And I feel like they kind of shut themselves off from that. But then you came along. Isn't Pisces the perfect person to come along in a situation like this? Because Pisces are so loving. I love this shit of Pisces. What I see here is we got new love. This is not what they thought it was going to be. They're seeing things differently. You're showing them a different side. And this person is changing. And they continue to change. Right in front of you. What they feel for you is love. I don't feel like this person was on the same page when you met them. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like they were on the same page. But I feel like they are now. We have that seven of Pentacles. This person is willing to put in the work. That old way of thinking has come to an end, and now there's a new beginning, a new journey. And they see that with you. They feel that with you. They feel something they haven't felt in a while. They feel love. Like I said, with that new love, we have the King and Queen of Cups. That nurturing, that mature energy. The Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, very caring energy. And then we have the King of Cups, which is very mature. Like, it's not just a quick fix. This isn't just putting some duct tape on and calling her good. I feel like you've done something to this person to change their complete outlook. And they don't want to look back anymore. I feel like when we find that right person, we stop looking back. Because where does looking back get us? I said this before, but my grandmother used to always use that analogy, or, she always had this saying, there's a reason why in cars your rear view mirror is smaller than your windshield. Because you shouldn't spend a lot of time looking that way. You're not going that way. Now, like I said, a lot of big change in this person. And the beautiful thing that I see with this, the thing that I love the most, is we have the Emperor. Very protective. This person is going to protect what they have with you at all costs. They're very protective of you. And like I said, I feel like you gave them something that they never thought they could have again. And they're going to protect that. It's a very nurturing, it's almost like that fatherly figure. I don't mean necessarily the father figure, because we're talking about romance here, so let's not get into that. I just mean it's more like that person that feels obligated to be protective of you. This person, another thing that's happening with this person is they're looking forward. They want to move forward with this. They feel this unique bond with you. I feel like you open up places that this person never ever touched before. This love is deeper than any love they've ever felt before, and that's something that I feel like sometimes we get hurt, and only the right person can help us with that. Only the right person can cure us of that. I'm not saying that's your job. I'm just saying unintentionally that's what you did for this person. You really awoken something in this person. And like I said, not only does this person, they want to move forward. They want to build that foundation. They're all in. And I feel like it, like I said, from where it started to where it's going, it may surprise you. It may catch you off guard. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like you're going to be that surprised. Like I said, I feel like this is something that is coming. This connection keeps getting deeper and deeper as we go. I feel like you saw something before they did, but once they saw it, they're just catching up now, and they will catch up. I see a strong connection, a strong union moving forward. For some of you, this could be something more of a serious commitment. For others, this could be even more serious, with that Hierophant. It's that priest, and what a priest does, a priest marries us. Like, you could be looking at marriage, you could be looking at just, like I said, for some of you, it could be a deeper commitment than you were expecting from this person. For others, it could be a really deep connection, or a really deep, serious connection. Sky's the limit kind of with this, really. I mean, this person's all in. They want to build a foundation with you. That, you know, with that fool taking that leap of faith. And it's not just about the physical. Like I said, I mean, I feel like this person, you bring this person something they never thought they'd feel again. The ability to feel joy. You know, that happiness, that friendship. You know, so many people underestimate connections that have, you know, are based out of a friendship. I feel like all great connections have some sort of friendship in them. You know, but like I said, they're not walking away. They know what they want. They want to reach out, grab you, and hold on. And as this moves forward, like I said, I feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg. You know, we did have that Lover's card, that iceberg love. You know, we see it from a distance, but the closer we get, the bigger we realize how big it really is. You know, this person is seeing you in a different perspective. They're seeing love in a different perspective, and you gave them that. And it's not just all about you giving to them. I mean, this person sees you in a way that no one ever saw you before. Like, I keep getting this vision of this intense stare, like this person is seeing into you. You know, they hear you like no one's heard you before because they're actually listening. So I don't want it to make it sound like this person's getting all the goods and you're just getting whatever's left over. I mean, I see a lot of happiness on both sides. Like I said with that fool, it's the beginning of a new journey. And we finish this off. It just feels like freedom. You know, freedom from all that bullshit that you dealt with, all the bullshit they dealt with in the past. Not having to deal with that anymore. And that's something that you know, that cage is open with that devil card. That cage is open. We're ready to fly. You know, they're, like I said, very protective, very nurturing. Like I said, I don't feel like they're. It's not like they're the only one getting benefit from this. I feel like a lot of benefit on both sides. I said I see a lot of benefit on both sides. But it did, like I said, I feel like in the beginning it did start off physical. That's how this was seen. You know, I keep getting the message, don't look too deeply into the beginning. So I feel like that has something to do with the fact that the Knight of Wands, it started off physical. Well, let's not look too deeply into that because that's not where we're going. That's not what we have in front of us. I like it. With this person, we have Gemini, Aquarius, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Some Capricorn as well. You know, sometimes we meet someone just like us, and sometimes we meet someone that's so different from us, but it all can work. You know, sometimes you may be a very emotional person, very emotionally mature, very open about your feelings. And then you may meet someone that's kind of the opposite of that. You know, but I feel like we feed into each other. Real relationships feed into each other. You know, in my situation, you know, just to put it in a certain way, is I'm a lot of fire. I protect my emotions with a ring of fire, I call it. And it takes someone strong enough to get through that, to take the chance to go through that, to find out what's really there. But once they make it through, there's this abundance of love. I just protect it. And once you make it in that circle, you'll never have to feel unsafe again. I'm a very protective person. Now, there's different types of nurturing, and that's what I mean. Like, you can nurture someone with being very loving. You can nurture someone being very protective. And I feel like there's room for a little bit of both. It's not necessarily, there's no cookie cutter in love. There's no grand design, one way, one size fits all. Sometimes we'll meet someone and they'll be completely different to us, but they just open our eyes to things that we never knew. And vice versa, we open their eyes to something they never knew. In my situation, like I was gonna say a while ago, I'm the type of person, I'm very fiery, and I need someone that can handle that. And on the flip side, the person that's with me, I feel like I need someone more emotional. They kind of pull that out of me, and we kind of give a trade-off to each other. With let's say with Rose, when I first met her, she had a hard time standing up for herself with people. People in her family would, kind of emotionally bully her. And I always stood up for her. And over the years, she started being able to stand up for herself. That's what I brought to her. That's one of the things. I always say, I hope I brought more than that. And on the flip side, I was more get mad first, ask for apologies later. And she taught me more to think before I open my big mouth. So I feel like in perfect relationships, it's not about being perfect. It's about being perfect fit for each other. And so it's, like I said, there's no cookie cutter in love. There's no one size fits all. What works for you may not work for someone else. What you need you may not be able to get it from someone that you thought, what you're getting from someone may not be what you need. I guess that makes more sense. Even though it may feel like what you need, maybe it's not, And that's why relationships are so complicated sometimes, but sometimes they're just so easy. You just meet someone and you just connect. You just, you fit like a glove. And that's what I see here. I feel like if this is a fit. I feel like you bring a lot to them and they bring a lot to you, and together, there's nowhere you can't go. Like I said, I'm still getting that message. Don't look too much into the beginning. Anyway, with all that being said, be good. Take care. Stay safe.